Before you watch this video, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the episode and you do not want to know what happens and you haven't already looked it up, click out of this video right now because I will be snitching and telling everything. I don't have time to keep secrets.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the first installment of my, I guess, favorite shows, review, recap, something. These videos are going to be more about what happened in the episode, how I feel about certain characters, and how I feel about everybody's decisions and all that stuff, whatever you want to call it. So, first of all, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and let's just get into the video. So, how many of you guys are Game of Thrones fans? I am a Game of Thrones fanatic, okay? I just became one a year ago when I was pregnant, like the last couple of weeks that I was pregnant with Sky. I watched like a mashup of the first 4 or 5 seasons on YouTube, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and get into this. So, we're going to talk about last night's episode. So, did y'all cry? Because I almost cried. So let's just start from the beginning. So, to start things off, I think it was the dumbest decision in the world to go try to steal a White Walker. Like, does that make any sense? Last time we saw all the killing White Walkers, they were standing on the little shore looking like they were crazy looking. And Jon wants to go get one so we can prove they exist. Like, I understand we need to prove they exist. But yeah, definitely you have to go get proof. But what was 7 of them gonna go get one White Walker? You had to know that wasn't gonna work, Jon. You had to know that, Jon Snow. You had to. So I thought that was just stupid plan from off the beginning of the whole thing. I thought that was the dumbest plan ever. As you saw in the episode, they headed out for their adventure to go steal a White Walker. They had that guy that had the burned face. I'm not good with names, like, right now. Like, normally I know the names. My husband's really bad with the names. But I can't think of no names right now, of course. Of course I can't. So the burned face guy went. The guy that's died about 6 times and came back to life 6 times. And his little magician guy came. Then some random guy came. I think another random, couple of randoms. Jon Snow. Boom. So they all just trudging through the snow. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then, out of nowhere, did everybody jump on the dead polar bear part? I almost lost my ish. I was like, I jumped so, it was so scary. But the White Walkers are smart. Like, having the little animals kind of walking ahead of them and they half dead. Smart. Okay. So anyway, I don't know how they actually, I guess they killed it. I don't know if Jorah had dragon glass or not. However they killed the polar bear. I wasn't completely clear of how it died. I just know it was biting the guy. The burn face guys were watching the mystic guy get bitten, and they were just like making eye contact, like, oh, I saved you, now I'm getting bitten, you're not doing anything. And then they killed him, and then he got back up. I don't even know how the mystic man kept walking. Did they give him some kind of medicine or something? I heard him yell like they burned him or something, but did they like seal his wounds and he just kept going knowing he was gonna die anyway? They run into a little group of the little White Walkers. They start fighting them. Obviously the fight is getting real live, and then they actually do get one White Walker alone. However, the White Walker makes some sounds, what makes other White Walkers be like, oh, our man's in trouble, turn up, whoop, whoop, whoop. So they trap everybody, they under attack. So he sends a little goofy dude to go run back and go get Daenerys, because at this point, obviously, she's the only one that can help us because she has fire-breathing dragons, and who else you gonna send a note to? Jesus. We stuck in the middle of a pond. They think the ice gonna break. So we all just staring at each other, making eye contact. Fluke. Clearly, we're going to freeze to death. And then the burn man throws a rock, which shows that the ice not breaking. But let's just get back to some other stuff. So, Sansa and Arya. Now, I like Arya. I'm a big fan of Arya. Arya is lit. She definitely is, you know, whatever. But she is a bit out of her mind. Like, how you gonna threaten somebody that you gonna take their face? Like, what? You cannot have my face. That's so mean. Sansa, I do agree, is self-serving. She's definitely been through some brutal stuff, though. So I definitely think she has like a warrior on the inside that's just waiting to be like, rah! I mean, she has red hair. Why wouldn't she have one? Arya keeps punking her. Like, it's just getting a little crazy. And then going through each other's stuff, like, come on, chill. Chill. Evidently, you were forced to write that letter, so I wish Arya was more understanding of that. But I guess when it comes to different personalities, like, I'm willing to die for mine, well, I'm willing to do whatever I gotta survive. 2 very strong mindsets tend to bump. So, I'm sure Arya's not gonna snitch, though, because that would just ruin the whole North establishment, and we're waiting for Jon Snow to get back. Like, chill, Arya. Chill. The White Walkers are super close to the wall, aren't they? That guy ran pretty far, like, Granted, he ran far, but that is not too far from the wall. Like, that is not far. Like, that's not that bad at all. I'm excited that Jorah is back because I love Jorah. I was so sad he was about to die and turn into a stone man. I was like, oh my god, I'm too dead. But he good, so it's all good. And he be fighting, and he be like, whoop, whoop, whoop. And when okay, so when we're all on the ice, we finally started fighting the White Walkers because the little burn man messed us up. And then, like, we're fighting, we're still trying to keep that one White Walker. Like, what the F? We're tripping. Then they almost killed the redhead guy. He's hilarious. I would have cried. I was getting in my feelings because I felt like it was taking forever for people to help him. And I was just like, is he gonna die, babe? Like, is he gonna die? But he didn't. They pulled him up. Thank goodness. He had a cut on his head, but he all right though. He's all right. Now, this is a part that makes me super sad. Kind of messed me up. So I almost cried. So Daenerys comes with her dragons, and you know, she's flying around, burning stuff, lighting everything on fire, trying to save them. And then the little Ice King man gets a little ice pick, bop, 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 and throws it at one of the dragons. And it hits the dragon in like the wing something kind of area. And he screams, and he falls into the ice, and he goes into the water. I was so devastated. Even thinking about it now, I'm like, did that really happen? I'm so sad. Well, first, I will say I'm happy it wasn't Drogon, however you say his name, her biggest dragon. Because if it was Drogon, then I probably would have really boohooed like a little baby. Like, with this dragon, I kind of teared up a lot. I almost cried, but then I had to hold myself together because I can't be no punk. I can't be no punk. I am a punk, though, but, you know, I didn't want to cry that hard. But she just watching him sink into the snow or the water, and then the other two dragons making those sounds like, oh my gosh, our brother or sister or whatever gender these dragons are. It was so devastating. I can't believe it. I can't believe that the Ice King killed that dragon. Now that's a real sad part. Yes, cry. We thought we lost Jon Snow too because he went in the water and boom, 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 and she left. But then she waited for him, and then he came back on the snow because his uncle, I forgot his name, but his uncle showed up in the middle of the White Walkers and saved Jon Snow and sent him on his way on a horse. I don't even know his uncle's backstory, so I will definitely be looking that up because I'm one of those people that I see something and I'm like, oh, Google, and I read and watch videos and get all the information I need. I need to know everything because I am nosy, okay? So I'm going to get all his information. I will share that in the next video. But he saved him. He came back. But then the Ice King going to pull the dragon up out the water and turn him into a ice dragon dead thing. So basically that means we lost. We're all dead. Who's going to kill the dragon that's made of ice and is already dead? Who's going to do that? And then where are all our dragon stone swords and stuff like that? Why didn't we have any of that stuff? Like, what the world's going on? That's basically my gist of last night's episode. If you didn't watch it, you need to watch because next week is the season finale. So I know starting this kind of late during the season. Like, well, not kind of late. It is late because the season finale is next Sunday. But I'm definitely going to do a video for next Sunday. And I have a lot of shows coming on in this fall that I'm going to be doing, which is one, like, I'm very passionate about a couple of shows. The Walking Dead is my favorite show of all time, so we are definitely going to be talking about that, okay? Definitely. Now we're going to have a moment of silence for the people we lost that I actually cared about. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And yeah, see you guys next time.